Hello, Cancer Man COINTELPRO, and I'm coming online just to discuss a little bit, just kind of a general sort of discussion. What I'm going to do right now is going to kind of give a little bit of my background, just a little bit, just enough, but we're going to, I did want to make a comment about Monograph's most recent video, directed at Mr. Hess, the CEO of Philhaven. Hopefully something will come of it. I can think of no better way to see to it that something comes of it than to contact that individual. Absolutely. And I think you've done the right thing, Monograph, with that. But I wanted to go ahead and discuss a few things about my background. I mean, I know a lot of people have questions about it and are kind of wondering about it. So I'm going to go through some things. I'm going to show you just some of this stuff. That, we do know that I have a criminal justice degree.
You have a criminal justice degree? Wow! That's incredible that you have a criminal justice degree. Because that's just wow.
Hello. We have a problem on YouTube. We have a problem online in general. As human beings, we all feel a need to be wanted, to be loved, and to be part of a group. Just to be liked in general. Just to interact with our peers. To interact with other members of the species. It's a basic mammalian trait. And we're no better. But we're no different. A lot of people will argue that we are. It has been my opinion, based on the things that I've witnessed, that we are not. I'm going to actually go into this in a lot of detail. We have a lot of cyber harassment and cyberbullying going on YouTube. It's not confined to YouTube, but it manifests itself in a certain way on YouTube. It's very brutal, it's very vicious. A lot of the individuals who partake in this type of behavior. I will actually go into a lot of them in later videos. I'm not going to discuss them all now because I simply don't have the time. I'm just going to give a basic overview of what I'm going to be doing in the future. Okay? We have individuals online here, on YouTube, who like to fabricate evidence against other people, against other human beings. They spread lies. They will say anything and they will do anything. They will not stop. They're not above threatening your life. A lot of people already know this. I understand that. I just wanted to address it. Do not allow children to come on YouTube and create their accounts without watching them. Do not do it. Pay strict attention to what they're doing online, on YouTube specifically, where other people can respond to them. Because there are some sick people on here. Very sick. I'm going to name a few examples. Actually, I'm going to go into one specifically first. This one is actually the consequences of the cyber harassment and cyberbullying on this individual were very severe, to say the least. It's very sad what actually happened. There was an individual online, on YouTube. His username was Chang. Okay. His real name was William Weeks. I'll use his real name. I'm not dropping anyone's information. You'll understand why in a minute. What William Weeks would do is, he started off, he would go into people's page. He started off kind of being trolled, kind of hate.
Wow. See, you and I differ on opinion. And my opinion is that William Weeks joined the COINTELPRO club.
Trolls. What's a troll? Troll, somebody shows up and just argues with you for the sake of arguing with you and really doesn't have a point.
Well, William sure hit that nose on the head.
Nothing really valid that they're throwing at you. But I see that word getting thrown around a lot. lot of these people that are being branded trolls actually have points, valid points.
And of course, I make my valid point. I put on all the kids that got suicided over the trolls. But this is the point I'm making. Cancer Man Nightmare is a troll. When he debates, he does not come up with valid points. He trolled William Weeks. I proved that. Okay? And out of that trolling came disaster. But what originally started off William Weeks was brainwashed to be a COINTELPRO troll. Like many of the people on here. Like Montegraph. Montegraph is paid COINTELPRO, but his audiences are brainwashed COINTELPRO. And when they get out of hand, they got the FBI's party van for these guys. But they can't arrest them unless they can get enough people agreeing to get rid of the troll. But FBI is the ones that are creating COINTELPRO. They're the ones putting military people online and trolling people who are trying to spread the truth around. That our things are mighty messed up with the system. Okay? Here, some of the talking points. Okay? Cancer Man Nightmare's channel. You go on his channel, he's got trolls on his channel making sure that every one of his talking points are represented. Night Sabers, Night Sabers, Night Sabers, Night Sabers. And these individuals stay on his channel and work his channel day and night. He's got channels built in because they'll get erased. He's got Cancer Man COINTELPRO, Cancer Man COINTELPRO 1, 2, 3, Agent. And on each and every one of his channels are Night Sabers,
coming on tonight,
Night Sabers,
as promised to discuss
Night Sabers, O'Darver, Night Sabers.
And what we're going to go
and on all these channels,
is
his talking points are represented. Okay, that same Night Sabers went after William Weeks, and William Weeks, before he died, he was complaining about law enforcement, and this guy says he's law enforcement, proves he's into the law enforcement, proves he can buy the body armor that no civilian can buy. He shows it off, and this guy is a troll. He does nothing but troll. He talks about cyberbullying as if, okay, we're going to do something about it. Okay, then he turns around and he protects the trolls. Okay, he does nothing but criminal acts online. And he protects nothing but the trolls. He speaks of William Weeks in a good light, who was the worst of the trolls. He speaks of Montegraph in a good light, tries to, even though Montegraph even attacked him back. I mean, this guy is a joke. He makes no sense. He tries to spread influence by brainwashing people into, that he's mightier than everybody else because he's going to show his weapons online. He's going to stab phone books with knives, and he's going to pull what the trolls do. William Weeks smashed a fridge. Montegraph swung a broom, and they all play this head game to intimidate, because you can't speak up against the trolls, because these trolls protect what's left of the crumpled system that has been dead and buried. Okay, people have no respect for the system. Once the bankers took the initiative and robbed the kitty, once they all robbed the kitty, there's nothing left of that system. There's no respect left to revive it. Means So much for all your great education there, Cancerman Nightmare. So much for that awesome education. Because you got no respect for the details. You can't admit, you can't even admit that you were online harassing William Weeks before he died. Okay? You can't even admit that, but it's the truth that you were there. That William Weeks was complaining about cops to boom to Tigger. And it's all verified that you were there. I mean, that's a done deal. Okay, and the other done deals is you're starting to, put me on ignore, what you're not going to be able to do because I'm accusing you of the murder of William Weeks, which I think you guys did. Because COINTELPRO are the ones that created this nonsensical game that everybody's playing here. That Monograph plays, that every troll plays, doing these nonsensical comments at the truthers. People trying to say, hey, 911's an inside job. Hey, there's something to these chemtrails. Hey, you know, Obama's doing this. This is crazy. This is communistic. This is, you know, and the truthers go on and on and on. And you look at some of the truther channels and you can see the trolls attacking, making sure that they can't discuss anything. They can't discuss the logic of the theories. I can't even discuss without Cancerman Nightmare. He goes into this, oh, he's crazy. Well, you're the one that's acting insane. You're the one who brings up all this insanity when I try to talk about your variable Salt X channel. Why don't you just admit that you were defending Von Helton, who happens to be a satanic vampire, but at the same time you turn around, you go up against another vampire or Satanist, and you tell him that Satanist is ugly and pathetic. Okay, but you're defending one. Okay, you'll turn around and defend one. Okay, you make no sense with your talking points. The whole Von Helton thing makes no sense now because you now refuse to protect him. But he was the same character before you refused to protect him. And it's the same thing with Montegraph. You come onto his side. You're just picking a place so that you can troll people. You're just picking a place to sit and justify where you're sitting so you can just get out and troll. And then brag about having, you know, all you are is you looted a badge from the government because the falling apart, all the agents are running away and hiding, and you looted whatever you got, and you took whatever you have. You took those books. You're taking the armor that you show that, oh, this is police issue, you can't have this, you know, and you're doing all that online, intimidating people, because all the real agents left long ago when they knew everything was falling apart. And they left idiots like you in charge to protect the system. And what a job you're doing. Like, I mean, anybody that debates you knows that you couldn't debate your way out of a wet paper bag. Cancerman Nightmare. You're done. And everybody knows you killed William Weeks, and you killed that girl Greathouse, and you COINTELPRO are killing trolls left and right because that's what you do. You trying to cover up the evidence of mass murder. The same way you did with the Waco video rebuttal. Same exact thing. There was a flame tank there and it just showed it plain as day. But you denied it. And you deny all the stuff because that's what trolls do. But you're coming to an end. Pack a bag.